Will do. Dave, this is my turn to award you a trophy.
What green screen is? I'm just gonna do some.
Right. Good progress. Right, so that's sort of 2 bags. Always an experience when you come to the tip at Skegness. It'll go as a single without the top on, and I might need to take that off. So you put it on some Facebook Marketplace. You know that many time wasters. Well, basically, there's 2 wardrobes. This. I've cut the grass, Sandra.
Thank you.
I spend 6 to 8 hours a week cutting grass at the nurseries. What are you doing?
I was talking to the wife, to be honest, right?
What?
Half a litre, I think.
What? Right, start a new vlog. But before we start a new vlog, I think we need to bring in another Nurseries 2024 champion. So let's get stuck into somebody else apart from myself that managed to win a trophy in the last week. Have a watch of this. Dave, you can't leave the Nurseries without your own special trophy. So somebody tried to call themselves Killer Clive, some buddy of yours or something. He was just a complete imposter, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
He's
got no chance.
Oh, he caught them all by doing stroll to the left, crisscross, and stood on them all. And that's not how you do it, is it?
No.
So there was no method behind that. And during the course of the week that you've been here, I mean, I have got several trophies in my cabinet, and I think it would be totally unfair for you not to actually have your own trophy, because I think you need to be crowned. I was going to say the killer of the Nurseries 2024. I can't call you the mole catcher because somebody would be really offended if I do that. Pest controller, exterminator. Exterminator.
That sounds better.
Dalek. Exterminate. Exterminate.
I'll be back.
That sounded like Schwarzenegger.
I thought that was Exterminator, wasn't it?
I don't know. Well, Dave, what I'd like to do for you,
Somebody
Dave,
will let us know.
I surely will do. Dave, this is my turn to award you a trophy for being the 2024 Nurseries Exterminator. Have a trophy, and you well deserve that. It's massive.
I think that's the first trophy I've ever won. Oh,
look at the quality of that.
Yeah, I'll cherish that. I'll cherish that and polish it every day. I just hope the gold don't come off.
Those of a certain age remember that song. Cherish, cherish your love, cherish. Why's that tune just come to my head? Well done, Dave. You're going home with a trophy.
Thank you very much.
It's just like the best trophy of your life.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you can tell, I'm overwhelmed.
You're getting a bit tearful.
I am.
It's all right. We'll miss you, Dave. We'll miss you. So, you may have seen then. So I'm just dedicating this room temporarily, or for a wee while, as a bit of a studio room. So if I'm doing product reviews or anything like that, and I'm here, excuse the mess on that table. So that's my lazy Susan. I think I'm going to start doing some with a green screen, because I can now leave a permanent background up, which is quite easy to do. And I've got some ring lighting. There's one, and I've got a big LED light in here as well. So yeah, I'm clearing that, and then I'm going to be dismantling these wardrobes. So we did take the middle piece, got taken down when we were having the rewire done, but I'm going to have to dismantle these and take them to the tip. I'm not too sure. I'll speak to Sandra whether we should put them on free cycle or give them away first, but stuff like this, nobody wants them anymore, do they? Which is a shame, because they are okay. Have a little ponder, and that's one there as well. And then, sorry, it's now Monday night, or Monday evening I should say, and tomorrow we've got a load of cuttings and hedgings and stuff to do, so we're going to have a bit of a home day tomorrow, and then going forward, so to Sandra, we may as well probably decorate this room ourselves. So it's only emulsion in, there's a couple of little cracks that need some filler and stuff like that, but it's not really a big job, it's only a couple of hours to do ourselves. And then if you're at home and you're wondering what green screen is, I'm just going to do a couple of minutes worth of samples. I've got a lot of reflection on my glasses, I have to look away. I need to get some diffusers over on the windows. So the reason why I've opted to possibly do this is I've got a big window in front of me there, which is laying in daylight, so I need to get a diffuser over there or some kind of a white something to stop all the reflection on my glasses. I could wear non-glasses, I suppose, so I can look down like that. But what I'm going to do, just to show you at home the fun you can have with green screen. So here we are with a green screen. And then what we can actually do, we can transform our backgrounds into all sorts of scenarios. We can do anything. We can have futuristic backgrounds. We can have colour backgrounds. We can have theatre backgrounds. We could even move myself over here and start doing a weather forecast if I so wished. I could even bring on some actors, some green screen actors. So, as I say, it's just nice to be able to potentially have a green screen up all the time. So when we were back in Manchester, the few occasions I was pulling out the green screen, you have to put up the framework and get the canvas down, and it was often full of creases. So we have a steamer to get rid of it. But as you can see, as I'm having a little bit of a waffle, I'm going to have a waffle for about 2-3 minutes. You can have some quite good fun by doing transitions on different backgrounds. So you can be very serious and have a very serious sort of background, or you can have moving backgrounds and joyful backgrounds, and things like that. So I'm a little bit unsure whether I'm going to go fully down this route or not. And then if I do, I can bring up you see, I have this thing here. And I put products on here and it spins round, so you can do product reviews like this, you see. For when I'm doing things, and not just on YouTube, I do things for another outlet as well. So hope you're enjoying the green screen, and interesting. But as you had a quick spin around the room, as and when the darker nights come in or the daylight's not so good, I've obviously got other light sources, ring lights, and I've got LED lighting. And I can put a soft box onto, can even put a snoot down onto my head. Those who remember photographic studio days, remember highlighters and things like that. But anyway, I am going to be having a bit of a play around. Now I'm able to leave this background up. Enough of me waffling on. It's a Tuesday, I'm on a day off. It's not raining, the temperature is up, there is not a cloud to be seen, and the sun is beating down, very, very, very warm. Hello, Rasha. People haven't seen you for a while. We'll show you Rasha as well. She's just come to see me. Hello, Rash. And yeah, so we're going to be having a homey day today. I've got a load of hedging to cut up that we removed a couple of months back now, isn't it? I've got some wardrobes I was going to collapse and take apart and take to the tip, but I said to Sandra, no, we'll take them out of a bedroom, and Sandra's going to put them on a local free cycle group. If nobody wants them, then yeah, we'll scrap them, but they're a bit too good to throw away, if that makes any sense, even though they're a bit old fashioned. Anyway, we're going to get those out today. Then I've got a couple of bird tables I bought from the nurseries, what I had here, so I need to see Sandra where she wants them. Apparently Sandra had a problem starting the lawnmower, so I had to go yesterday, one pull it started, so I need to check that and possibly do a grass cut. And then as we're going to be going out to the tip with stuff, I'm going to need to measure up and possibly put a gate at the back of the bungalow, sort of between, it's hard to explain this, between our garage and the outside. And I've unpacked another box full of electrical bits, but we need to be looking at boxes as well of what needs going on. But at the moment, it's glorious weather. Let's give you a quick hello to Russia. Sorry, it's blue sky. Russia, people haven't seen you for a while. How is it being the campsite warden's wife dog living at the bungalow? You slept at the side of the bed all night last night, didn't you, Rush? Are you a hot dog? So she's fine. So Sandra was saying she's going, she's vanishing. Oh, come on, here, Rush. Come on, yeah, Rush. What's this? Come on. Hello, he's a good girl. Oh, look how grey you are. Look how grey you are. You've got a bit of sleep in your eye, haven't you? Sandra was saying Rush is sort of by her side all the time. In fact, should we go and get the clothes? Sorry, I keep brushing her. Look. Doing a big molt. Ironically enough, I only said a few days ago that once she starts doing the molt like this, it means we've got hot weather on the way. And sure enough, we've got hot weather on the way. I'm not sure if you've been in the garage for a while. Right, okay, so Sandra's cart. It's Sandra's birthday coming up as well soon. So I got a cart for her birthday as well as a lawnmower. This is an awning that's from the nurseries that belongs to the Adria. What I want to do with that is I want to get a ratchet strap and ratchet that all together very, very tight. This is a middle section from the wardrobes I mentioned earlier. And again, we were going to tip this, like unscrew it and take it to the tip, but at the moment we're just pausing that. Sandra has been unboxing some other bits, so these boxes need collapsing and they're going to the tip. We've got a side bit down here. I'm going to get my screwdriver out in a bit and I'm going to take all this lot to bits, and I'm not going to throw these away. I need a collection of wood. Every man needs wood in his life. Anyway, I'm going to take that to bits, and then the wardrobes we've got I'm going to just lay down here because we can. Then the sort of side of the property we've got this here, and then I've just put this over, which I'll come to in a minute, basically to stop Russia escaping. So I need to see Sandra whether or not we're going to put up a gate. And again, if you've not been following what we've been doing, let me show you around the side of the property. This used to be open. So one of the first jobs that I did was I put up that bit of fencing, and then I in turn put that gate up, and then Russia's got this rear bit of thing. I've got some post. Oh, you know what? Forensic Starmer, the most boring politician in the world, where he belongs. So, how much space is in the back of the Corando? This is why I wanted the Corando, you see. All the seats are down and you can get 2 builder sacks in there. So that is for all the cuttings. And I keep saying this, don't I? When I take on things for product reviews, we use a lot of the product review items that we have. So, who remembers this little baby? Do you remember this? So we are going to be using our mini chainsaw, and if you're interested in that, there is a playlist down there on product reviews we've done, including this cordless mini chainsaw. And we're also going to be getting some loppers, because in that builder's bag we're going to be cutting all of this lot up to make it manageable. And all being well, we'll get most of it gone today. I'm on a mission. And them cardboard boxes, and then down here the hedge is all overgrowing. This is why I've got Sandra the hedge cutter, so I'm going to take that off. We're going to be measuring here, and possibly, I don't know if we're going to get time over the next 2 days to put a gate on down there. Right, and look at the weather. So that's the back of the property. An absolutely gorgeous day. I was spotted, so we got a bit of a Just realised a pigeon. Eggshell or not. Oh, these are the bird tables. Remember the bird tables? So we need to see Sandra where we're going to put them. Possibly not on the grass as such, because it'll just kill the grass. And loppers. Oh, these were in the shed from the previous occupier. It was on the wall, millions of screws and washers, and the whole lot come crashing down. Anyway, this is Sandra's lair. Right. Good progress. This has been a wonderful tool that we're using. So again, most of this now is just stashed down the side of the garage. Down there, and let's say moving. A lot of it will go in the back of the car in one run. We might have to do 2 tip runs. Right, let's get this final bits cut up and into manageable sizes. That's all sawn up. So the dandy, what's there, is over the next couple of weeks going to get moved to there. Because this is hard standing, but before we do that, we've got this hawthorn hedge to cut back, and this has gone really wild down here. Look how wild this is, mad. But the dandy should come to, roughly speaking, about where I am now. That gap there, and there should be enough gap for a walk through. That's where we all measured up. Right. And Sandra's loading stuff into the car. So, how are you doing, Sandra?
It's just there's loads in there, they're just in awful shape.
So that little chainsaw has been really good. Right, so that's sort of 2 bags. Hoping well the boot will close without causing too much damage. Fingers crossed. Let's pull this down. And today is Tuesday, which means Skedness tip should be open, but not on Wednesday. Don't go to tip on Wednesday. So that will definitely go in on the next run. I've just measured the gate on the side. I was going to need to check with Sandra, but that should be 40 inches with a batten. So that should go. So that's, and then we'll nip to B&Q on the way back. Right, oh yeah, now, right, come and look at this. Right, Sandra, we're at the tip. It's a Tuesday. The sun is out. It is heaving. Look, absolutely heaving. And this tip, at the best of times, is unorganised mayhem. And people just abandon the cars. And the first time we came with Lee, we parked here where these people are. There's a car been dumped there. Look at that car there. I could take that. Wait till you see that in a minute. And I think that skip over there where all the hedging, so that man's putting in his builder's bag. Can you see him there? That's us. That's where we're going to have to go up to. So we can park here and get the bags out. So where that silver van's going to come out now, I'm going to wait for him to come out, because yeah, he's up there. That it's full. But look here on your left here, Sandy, what's coming up. Skip not in use, but look at the side of the skip there. Look at that little car there.
Oh,
there's 2. There's 2. So I'm going to let this silver car out now, and I'm going to park behind this blue van because they're building builders bags of stuff out the same as us.
Turn right.
Right, so we've ended up having to walk round, and that is the green one now.
Turn right.
And it's absolute bedlam. Whoop, 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 whoop. Always an experience when you come to the tip at Skegness. Always an experience. There's always something goes on.
It would have been less drama if it had just come on my own, to be honest.
Rubbish. It'd be taking 3 days. It's done. Right.
Rubbish.
Off to B&Q now. Let's go. Can you got the sat nav on, Sandra?
I have.
Right, so we survived the tip and we survived B&Q. So I've got another small gate to go down there and batten, which I'm going to do in a minute. Sandra's going to put those in. I'm going to do another tip run. I'm going to unscrew them. And then we went to come find some blinds, but we couldn't find some the right width, could we? Without cutting them. Oh. Right, gloves on. Beautiful day. Who needs to go abroad when you've got English weather like this? You know, it's just so continental, isn't it? Sometime later. The bolt's a bit stiff, but it's rasher proofed. And this thing has been absolutely awesome. So pleased with that. I've sort of used it as a to replace a bit of a jigsaw. So one of the posts that I was going to use was a bit too chunky, so I gave up on it. But that's been wonderful. And we've just got to sweep up down here now. All clumpy, bring that in. Take everything over. Take that. Ow! Thorns. Poor thorn. Yeah, and that should keep rushing. Tool of the day has definitely been the CC, that little mini chainsaw. This thing, that has been absolutely amazing. That's definitely been the tool of the day. And again, on the playlist, down there, we got a playlist. There is a playlist called Product Reviews, and that has just been hammered today. Oops. The clunk you just heard was a battery falling off. Right, so you complain that the lawnmower is not working. You need to. It's a 4-stroke engine. Right, hang on.
I'm not doing it here again. It smells.
Right.
Anyway.
So you've been trying to start the mower, haven't you, Sandra? And apparently, you're looking a bit flushed.
It's a very hot day. So anyway, I was having trouble getting it to start, and then you had to pull up the handle. So I'm pulling up the handle.
Sorry, I came back yesterday, and it started first pull.
And then I read the instructions.
So which handle were you pulling up?
And then I read the instructions. It said that if you need to, there's a red button you can press to prime it.
Yeah, sort of.
No, it's in the instructions.
Yeah.
So well, it's worth a try. So I primed it with that, but it still wouldn't start. And then I messaged Neil.
Yeah.
I messaged Neil, and as usual, didn't get any reply. And then I got usual Neil, what are you on about? It's like, and he said, did you pull the handle? I said, yeah, but apparently I was pulling the wrong handle. So this is the clue. That's the propel handle, and this is like you're on and off. Obviously, I'll remember that now. Thank you.
So it's colour coded. Your yellows are the sort of things that you need to. Right. So do you want
it's just a shame you didn't answer me at the time, because I could have had the grass cut by now. Could have just answered me at the time. But anyway,
you said it wasn't working. So I thought there was a big technical problem. I came yesterday. Right, come on, give it a pull.
Yeah, but it smells if I do it.
Just give it a quick go. You can turn it off. Come on. Just how easy. Yeah, so you hold that one up.
Yeah, but I did it the previous time. I must have forgot which handle to.
It's easy. So you've been pulling that, and you've been pulling and working up a sweat, and then blaming me.
I wheeled it all the way up there, and so it wasn't stuck. So I thought, I'll bring it back. Look at the instructions and start again. So pull the handle when it's primed. Anyway, just the wrong handle, but at least I know now.
Right, so we're now going to go back to the tip. We've got another carload of branches, haven't we?
Put a couple of the bigger cardboard boxes in if we're going anyway.
Yeah, we might be able to get most of them, can't we? We'll have a look.
Do we need to keep any though?
No, all go.
Well, there's not much room in the car right now.
All right, well, we'll keep some.
I've packed them flat, so there's much space.
And then it's going to be quite heavy and sweaty, but we've got two huge wardrobes. But I've got the dolly there.
All right.
So we can always use the dolly if need be, and we're going to put them down the side of there. And if you get them on free cycle, if not, we'll
put them on free cycle.
De-screw them next week along. I might move that out as well. And then you're now with your tidying up with amassing slowly a car boot demijohn sale. Car boots jars. Don't mention demi. Why am I blinking?
They've cleaned up pretty well.
Sandra went to buy a demijohn jar. How many did you come back with, Sandra? In fact, there's a load outside somewhere.
Yeah, I'm cleaning them. There's a way to go, but
so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 there. There's a load at the back.
I'm cleaning them up so that they're clean enough to sell.
Yeah, but you went to buy one, and you've come back with like 15.
It's not my fault. It was 99p. It was a bargain. So if anybody needs a clean demijohn when I've cleaned them.
Anyway, we're going to. So, Sandra, sorry, we're just getting together bits and bobs for a car boot, because round here when school holidays start, there's a first year car boot sale on every day, and then the Agelthorpe one is chaos.
As I say, nobody believes me yet, but I am on a mission to declutter. significantly. You'll see.
Yeah.
And you'll see how big your
What
pile
are
is.
all
as well.
them blankets? Where have all them things come from?
They were packing blankets.
I didn't bring them.
You can't boot them now.
I didn't buy. Where you bought them, didn't you?
Yeah, but they weren't expensive.
They never got used.
They did bloomin' get used. You weren't there.
Right. So, tip:
Um,
Morrison's, then possibly an ice cream,
Oh,
two wardrobes out, grass court, and I think we'll call it a day. So, have you seen the gate, by the way? Come on, you've not seen the gate in action, have you? It's a bit stiff.
yeah, now that we can get to the back,
Right. Well, it's all clear now.
I was just clipping back with the.
Moving that pile of bricks,
Exit as well.
bricks was the nightmare. Right. It's just rubbish here. It's absolutely rubbish here. Right. A bit of cardboard gone. And 2 more builder sacks of veg cuttings disposed of, which should be pretty well it. The rest can go in the green bin back at home. So Sandra comes back now. Going to go to Morrison's. I'm going to get in the freezer aisle and cool down. Get some salad and something for tea. And have a rest. And then we've got 2 massive wardrobes to do. What are we doing?
Down the cardboard. Should we go?
Yes, I'm waiting for you, Sandra. You know, I thought you'd been told off. Alright, so back at Morrison's. Well, they're making sure our trolley is clean and ready to roll. The pride in hygiene. It says all about the trolleys. There's a picture of a man rounding up his sheep, and there's a lamb suckling that. You could eat that for your dinner, couldn't we? Oh, mate, I wonder if I'm going to have that one tonight. Freshly slaughtered lamb. With a bit. Oh, we need some mint sauce actually, don't we? Yeah, by the entry. Yes, we do. So we're in Morrison's. I think, Foster's is cheap, 11 quid for 18. They've now reduced. I think this used to be 4.2, then it went to 4%, and if you look now, this is now down to 3.7%. So even though it's 18 cans, the actual alcohol content is cheaper, which is where the rip-off is starting. And these have gone down to where it is now. These are 4%. So that's where your price changes are all happening. Yeah, you're all being screwed over, aren't we? Well, we, all of us. It'll go as a single without the top on, and I might need to take that off. So we're contemplating on moving these. So I'm going to pull it over. I've got a little dolly.
There's no real to turn it to get it out, really.
And then I'm hoping it'll go in and up and round and about. Tailor-made removal, Sandra. It's only one way to find out. Dead easy. Absolute doddle. So easy, that one is, Sandra.
So easy.
Alright, so obviously the thing. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got a piece of wallpaper underneath here. Not wallpaper, newspaper. What year are we on, Sandra? What year are we on? Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find out when the carpet was put down, potentially. Oh, can't find anything. It's like 2000, Saturday, October the 14th. Millennium year. So the carpet, yeah, put it on the windowsill. It's about 24 years old. Sweltering. Right, I'll show you. So if those that haven't seen, that was like a fitted wardrobe with an extension and a thing that went over, and then the bed went in the middle, like very 1975, wasn't it? It's a shame because it's just dated. If the trim was a little bit more modern, it would have been all right, but
It's a bit rickety, really.
Um,
Started taking it apart.
I don't know. It may end up getting scrapped. So Sandra's going to put it onto the local free cycle group. I'll show you where you put it onto Facebook Marketplace. You know, that many time wasters. Well, basically, there's 2 double wardrobes. This 2 units sit on top, so we've had to take them down to get them out. So I thought there was going to be a problem. And then this is like a centre wardrobe where a double bed goes underneath, and then there's the headboard and all the rest of it. So job well done. So I'll sit down for 5, and then we're having a salad with lots of different kinds of fish for tea. I'll show you. And while Sandra's doing that, I'll get on with the man work and mow the lawn. Because when you start it, you have to sort of hold the yellow handle up. Top tip that, you know.